About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Reese will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Fouled away. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Severino has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Palmisano, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Hayward sprinting after it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Sean Manaea is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping into the box, Scotty Hayward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Scotty Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Stanton tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Tony Reese, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hayward at third. Stanton is at second with nobody out. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Standing in, Heath Saunders. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Tomlinson.
Stepping in now, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Tomlinson, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. The pause and the 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The pitch. Fouled off. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Chapman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he is in there.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
At the knees, strike one. Second and third here, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Josh Fegley. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Nino Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Nino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Standing in, Sidney Davidson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off. That's good. Nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and come strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Davidson, base runner at first with one out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion now. His career numbers against Minaya, not great. He's 1 for 8. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Encarnacion, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league, while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
leading off for the Athletics, the second baseman.
And he popped him up. Davidson ranging into the outfield, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Reese. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit to first. A throw to the plate. Into the box now, Greg Palmisano, and their runners at the corners now, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third with none out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Olson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in, Matt Chapman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. In his career, Chapman is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Chapman, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. At the plate, Scotty Hayward. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Scotty Hayward.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And
now
with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Tony Reese, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
This is line to left. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Mackenzie Tomlinson.
Into the box now, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The 0-1 Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The right fielder, number 20.
Striding in, Nino Reese, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-1 offering. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Adios, pelota. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And that's home run number 64 on the season as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now batting.
Into the
Number
box,
28.
Sidney Davidson. As he hits one on a line to left field. Davis is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 4-1 New York. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Davidson has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
In there, a base hit. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's safe.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Josh Begley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now.
The second baseman. Jurickson.
Digging in to try it again. Jurickson Profar. In there, 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Digging in now for the Yankees, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So digging in now, Scotty Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Adios, pelota.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Standing in now, Heath Saunders. On a line, that's a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Mackenzie Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Three runs already home here. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base